Today's DB6 Vantage is well known to us. It's been long-term owned by a client of ours. It was restored and upgraded by RS Williams in the UK. It is a 4.7 liter, 5-speed manual. It's got plenty of grunt, and we're going to show you. Okay, well, this is our slight cold start because we've just already pulled it out. We're going to go on a road test, warm it up, put the windows up. Put some fuel. Well, not sure we're going to be able to tell you about this one either, other than the horn works. Got really cool AC, really cool AC, which, no pun intended on the really cool AC, other than it is cold. Power steering. Gotta tell you, we'll be back a couple of minutes. We're going to put fuel in it, warm it up, and put it through its paces. Well, we are at operating temperatures and we are on the back roads. It is a DB6, so it's got a longer wheelbase, and it's actually a favorite of mine. I actually love the cam tail. And if you see the brake fluid light go on this Aston as well, it's because we have to top it off when we get back. Temperatures, pressures are great. It's got a handling kit, which we'll show you on the curvaceous road in a moment. It is extremely well dialed in. Here we go. Little back road action here. It has got plenty of torque from the 4.7 liter. It is really a lovely car to drive. You know, I don't know how much I could tell you about all these Astons that we're road testing, because I almost wish that we had one that was in supreme need, because it would be a lot easier to give you a bullet point list of what the car actually needed. Little stuff like the handbrake light flickering on and off is nothing on this car, but that's all we could talk about because the rest of it has no disappointments whatsoever. You can cruise all day long, go wherever you'd like, in English comfort. There was a cop behind me, but apparently it's only a Brookfield cop, so he wasn't going to really do anything but give us a thumbs up, which I saw. Okay. Here come the flybys. Here come those flybys. Here come any flybys. We should just do the flybys. Do you think I'm paranoid? Why do you think I'm paranoid? I'm not paranoid. Do you think I'm paranoid? I don't even know what to say anymore. Oh, here comes a big old school bus. Okay, get out of the car. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed the flybys. We are now going to ask for everyone's comments because we've done so many of these videos that they all start feeling the same. And we would welcome knowing what people would like to see. I mean, within reason, because obviously it is mid-November now, and the foliage is really dissipating, so there's nothing, you know, to really show you that Jason enjoys. But you know, like little things like questions we can answer on the next video. Do you have any ideas, Jason? Jason doesn't speak.
I will think of some, but here's what I can say. Whatever you think you might want to see, please put it in the comments below. We do read them, and we do listen to what you guys say.
So we are at the FFR road.
What's that, Tom?
It's the bleep bleep road. It's the bleep 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 road. So it's that road again, and hopefully this turns green in a minute. But until then, we're gonna keep you on hold. Well, the FFR road. We go through the gears first, second, third, fourth, fifth, at which point we can cruise all day. And then, as we normally do, give it a little bit of grunt. Let's get down to third gear and get on it. So I can say it's quite a bit more exhilarating than a standard DB6. But then why shouldn't it be with a 4.7 liter RSW engine? So it feels quite smooth, yet when you get on it, it really does have a bunch of torque and horsepower that is not the norm for these cars unless they are prepped or prepared. And this one is definitely prepped and prepared with the best of them. And again, hope you enjoyed this road test. Not sure what we could possibly say about this particular DB6 because it really, 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 really has been dialed in well by one of the best in the world with regard to Astons, and we're proud to have it. So we welcome any questions you may have.
See ya.
Bye-bye. So I thought since we run out of things to say, we'd actually show you a DB6 and show you here is the light switch, panel dim, various switches for maybe fog lights, fan override, reserve, which if you have a DB6 with one tank, actually is just a lower pickup, whereas the Vantage had two tanks. The bonnet pull. This is a unit that is sort of reminiscent of the cool air cars that came to the United States that may have had air conditioning, but this is much nicer because it's sorted, it's cleaner, and it doesn't look as antiquated. This would be for choke, except this car is Weber carbureted, so we're not using a choke because no reason to use a choke because if float balls get stuck, fuel just comes over the top and people will just start to pump, and the next thing you know it might be on fire. But it really doesn't get to that. It would really be hard pressed to get a flame back to the air cleaner to have it go on fire. So let's not think it that bad. This is the handbrake. Sorry, that's the handbrake, which has been flickering on. Windows, which work absolutely wonderfully. And this is always a favorite of mine because it's in the manual as the cigar lighter. It's not a cigarette lighter. It's not for your cell phone, although it can be used these days. And then you have a clock which has been converted to quartz so that it actually works. And as we showed you before, Bespoke air conditioning, which is really cool because it is extremely, extremely well done. And if you have the weather that we do, 90 plus degrees and humidity in the summer, this is well worth having an Aston with Bespoke air conditioning. So there you have it, our DB6 Vantage. Hope you enjoy the remainder of the road test. and give us your opinion on what you'd like to see on future road tests.